It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. I think I have a good one for y'all today. I am excited to get to this one. We're going back to music from Led Zeppelin, and there's a specific reason why. I was on Sunday, as I am normally doing on Sundays, desperately trying to finalize my selections for the week, because on Sundays we do these short live streams where we announce what we're going to be up to that week. This holds me accountable and gives me a deadline so that I can figure out what I'm actually going to be doing instead of just making it up day by day as I go, which sometimes I'm sure it feels like I'm doing. But I plan this out month at a time, couple months at a time, and then specifically within these weeks so that we get a lot of great variety in what we are hearing. So I got told or reminded on Sunday that there is a very special anniversary happening with physical graffiti from Led Zeppelin. It celebrated its 50th anniversary since its release, actually yesterday. And since I have reacted to the entirety of physical graffiti already, I'm going to do another Led Zeppelin song, and it's called Since I've Been Loving You, and I'm happy to get to this one. This is from their third album, which was released in 1970, and this recommendation comes to us from our friend the Red Chaffinch. Thank you, Red. And he, among other things to try to sell me on this tune, tells me that this is one of the better rock and blues tunes of all time. And he thinks I will enjoy it. So I'm curious to hear it. This song at almost 7.5 minutes is the longest song on Led Zeppelin 3, and it was one of the first songs to be written for the album. And as I read in here, when it came to recording the song, the band was quite interested in playing these songs, especially for this album, in more of a live format instead of a whole bunch of editing and overdubs. So as far as I know, the version of this that we get is pretty much played down live. So we're going to hear true full takes of the vocals and the guitars and the bass and the drums and everything else. So I'm really excited to hear what this ends up sounding like. We've got Robert Plant on vocals, Jimmy Page on guitars. John Paul Jones is normally on the bass. He this time is playing the Hammond organ, and instead of using his bass guitar, he's filling in the bass notes with the bass pedals. How about that? Good on you, John Paul. And John Bonham is with us on the drums. So let's dive into this one, y'all. I'm really curious to hear this one. I'm always up for a bluesy rock song, and I haven't heard this one yet, and it's time to fix that. This is Since I've Been Loving You from Led Zeppelin. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Wish I had some herbs set aside for this one. Maybe next time. Re, mi, fa. Just stepping right up the scale. I'm really excited to hear just what Jimmy Page does for 7.5 minutes with a song like this. There's the 5. Woo! Up to 6. Then to 4. A little bit of a change there. 5 of 5. To flat 2 before it gets to 1. Okay, gentlemen. Nice. I can pick up what you're putting down.
Really makes life a drag. I don't think that's right. I've
Which is
really
the
been
4.
the best of food. I did what I could, yeah. Of course I love you, baby. How I love you, darling. How I love you, baby. How I love you, girl.
I'm digging Robert's vocals here today, y'all.
Baby, since
There's
I've
the
been
5.
loving you,
This
yeah.
famous turnaround where you start on the 5, but they go up to 6
I'm about to lose
before they move down to 4.
my war and mine.
They
Yeah.
C minor, and that's a D7 to D flat
Everybody trying to tell me
before they move to C. That's really cool. There's the 4.
that it did me no good. Trying. Lord, let me tell I really did the best I could. I've been working from 7 to 11 every night. I said it kind of makes me laugh, but drag.
This is great. Love that move to the 6 into the 4. Okay. Pay attention, though. Grooving on this, y'all. Thought that I would miss the bass guitar, but those bass pedals are doing just fine. There's a D7 chord and then D flat. I love that.
Sit up and cry, yeah.
Tasteful.
Oh, my
Everything about
days,
that was
it felt
great.
like rain.
Everything about that was great.
Don't you hear that? Don't you hear the ballad? Don't you hear the ballad?
Check out the way the drums are mic'd, too. Don't you hear them falling? My tears, they fell like rain.
Do you remember, Mama, when I knocked up on your door?
I was knocking
I
on
said you
your
had
door,
the nerve.
and you had the nerve
You didn't want me no
to
more.
tell me you didn't want me no more.
Over my front door, over my back door slam. You bought myself one of them new fangled bathroom.
That's 5 of 4. Goes to 4.
I've been working from 7 to 11 every night. It kind of
I've
made
been
me
working.
drag.
Makes my life a drag.
Baby, since I've been loving you, I'm about to lose. I'm about to lose my whole life.
flat 2. I'll talk about it here in a second. It's a really great chromatic alteration of a move there. Red, you're not wrong. That is one of the better rock blues tunes that I think I've heard in quite some time. Hello, everybody. That was great. I've been critical in the past of Robert Plant and his vocals. Not this time, friends. Not this time at all. Make sure I'm not in my wires here. They're in C. So the basic blues progression, let me turn that up just a little bit. 1 to the 4. Back to 1, you know, and so on and so forth. Then you get to the 5, to the 4, to the 1, and so on and back. And then there's some turnarounds they can be doing and that sort of stuff. They, from the 5 to the 6, before they went to the 4, before the 1, they'll May, Re, Do, May. Then this chord, D7, that is 5 of 5, right? 5 of 5 to 5, and then back to 1. But what they use it for, it's a D, F sharp, A, and C, right? That C stays in it for the flat 2 major 7 instead of the maybe the G suspended. It's major or minor. So all of those chords, D7, D flat major 7, and C minor, all have a C in them. And so it acts as kind of a move towards the dominant and then down towards tonic, but you keep tonic in the chords at all times. It's a really neat move to have D flat in there instead of G. We call that a tritone substitution. If you've ever heard of that sort of thing, the chord, instead of the D7 chord, instead of moving up by 4th or down by 5th, it moves down by half step, like a German augmented 6th chord resolves instead of the way a dominant 7th chord resolves. That's getting into some high-level theory terms and stuff, but the basic thing to understand is that it's a chromatic alteration for another chord that does something very similar. It just adds a little bit of a different color, and I noticed it, and I very much liked it. That was great. Really great. C's a great key to play the blues in, too, because C has this natural weight to it. And it's a great key to sing the blues in, I think, as well. It just sits right in the human voice. And I very much enjoyed hearing this song, Since I've Been Loving You. And with this one and Immigrant Song, I think these are still the only 2 tracks on this 3rd Led Zeppelin album that I have heard. So I think we're still in line for a very enjoyable full album reaction that'll be coming up at some point in the future. I love doing the full album reactions. I haven't done one from Led Zeppelin in a while, but it would be fun to go back and listen to all these songs in their context with these classic albums. That's what's so great about the full album listens. We do all of those on our Patreon, about 2 of them a month, and I'm going to be doing another one before too long, and maybe it'll be this one. Don't know, but I believe for today that this is going to be all for me. I really enjoyed getting back to Led Zeppelin, and Since I've Been Loving You, what a vocal, what a guitar solo. That was one flippin' take, y'all. Can't beat it. You can't beat it. You know, there might be other folks that have more advanced technique or whatever, but Jimmy Page, for my money, I'll listen to him play a guitar solo anytime, y'all. Anytime. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But like I said, I believe that's going to be all for me today. I thank you for being with me, and we will see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.